Have you ever been out for a drive to enjoy the views in the vehicle you love most, and next thing you know, you see a construction zone coming up and you think, should I take a different route? Nah, we'll keep going, right? What's the worst that can happen? And before you know it, you start hearing a lot of these things happening around that precious vehicle that you love so much. You get home, you get out of the vehicle, you look at it, and you think, oh shit. Well, in today's video, we're going to show you how to remove road tar that you might pick up in a construction zone using KCX ULEX. Now, before we jump into the application and show you how to remove this, we actually need to get this Raptor cleaned up first. I mean, as cool as this tar may look with the Raptor livery, and it's probably not the first Raptor stuck in tar and definitely not the last, we need to get this off of here. So we're gonna start with a wash first to get rid of all the contamination. That way we're not rubbing in that tar into other dirt and grime onto the vehicle surface, scratching the clear coat. So after a wash, that's when we can jump to the application of KCX ULEX and get this Raptor looking less tarry. If it didn't get any worse for my friend Alex, who owns this truck, I also found out that she has a screw in her tire as well. Unfortunate, right? I mean, come on. Construction zone, tar, and a nail. It's a pretty bad day, right? So anyways, at this point, we've gone through and washed the truck, right? So we got everything cleaned up. And if you notice, during the wash, none of this tar came off, right? And so tar is not going to come off with a normal detergent. It's not, right? You need something much stronger. I mean, heck, I even hit this with Power Clean at 4 to 1 to see if it would break down the tar, and it's just not happening, right? So that's where ULEX is going to come into play. So for this, I'm gonna be working this spot right here in the middle just to see, a good contrast of everything else around here. So got a glove on the towel side I'm gonna be using, pouring some of my ULEX into my towel. Now, don't be afraid, you're going to use probably quite a bit of this, especially when it comes to tar removal of this nature. So grab my towel, grab my glove, I'm going to start right here in the middle. And just watch it literally melt off. Now, you see the browning, right? So the browning is actually coming from the tar, right? The tar is, in fact, just a very dark brown. It looks black, but it is more of a brown. So just to kind of show you, I'm going to flip the towel to a clean side now and buff off that middle area. Now, my goal is not to do that over the entire car, right? Because that's pretty clean right there. What I would like to do is melt the tar, go back through, pressure wash that area, and then take a wash mitt with a little bit of soapy water and run over it. That way I've melted it and washed it and neutralized it all in one go. But that's pretty crazy, right? Pretty impressive results there. And I think that would turn a really bad day into a much better day depending on how much tar you have. So now for the paint, that's completely safe, right? The product's safe on paint. Product is safe on trim as well, but I always recommend doing a test spot. So for example, this is painted trim from the factory. And what I'm gonna do, go to a different side of my towel here that I still have some ULEX on, pour a little bit of product in there just for some security. This is painted trim. If you have exposed trim, or I guess plastic trim, or coated trim, normal trim, textured trim, just do a test spot. That's all I'm saying. So for this, Same concept, take my towel and watch it melt off. I mean, that's great. That's like great news, right? It's funny because I actually sent a quick video of the other side of the truck to Alex, the owner of this truck, showing her, because she was in tears. She was devastated that this happened, and she really thought it was ruined. She thought the truck was just, it was game over for it. I sent her a quick test spot, and she was just amazed. She was so happy, thrilled. But yeah, so same process there, right? Nice and clean. I'll go back through and neutralize that. Now for the underside of the truck, depending on what you're getting paid for, if you're doing this as a job or if you're doing this on your own vehicle, go as crazy as you would like. I will be knocking out the undersides of these wheel wells here, getting the shocks, getting anywhere else that got tar on it. I think there's a little bit on these wheels as well. So I'll be going through knocking that out, but I'd say enjoy the process and enjoy the B-roll, and yeah, let's get this thing cleaned up. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up on tar removal using KCX ULEX. As you can see here, this Raptor is tar free and looks like it never happened. So if you want to pick up some KCX ULEX for yourself for your tar or adhesive removal endeavors, you can pick it up right here. As always, thanks for watching.